Vandaag in de banquethal van Hotel Torarica van de High-Level Seminar for Reducing Agribusiness Financial Risk, Dialogue for Policymakers and Management of Financial Sector Institutions plaats. Minister Parmalan Sudin van Landbouw, Veeteelt en Visserij gaf aan dat hij dit initiatief volledig ondersteunt.
Agriculture development is often mentioned as very important for future availability of food and food security. Climate change is adding new challenges to secure food. There are also a lot of technical and innovational development in production processes. There even is a lot of efforts and developments in reaching both the increase in food production and the protection against deforestation. In Suriname, we see the agriculture as the best sector for sustainable development. We even agreed in CARICOM to reduce food import with 25% in the year 2025. And as a member of CARICOM, we are committed to reach this goal. The SAMAP project, financed by the EU, is a big support to the agriculture development of Suriname. We already know the SAMAP from the matching grants to almost 300 agri-businesses in Suriname, also the creation of value chains and the value chain platforms for several of the agriculture products. Several trainings have been held in understanding the value chain concept, capacity building, and supporting entrepreneurs, not only in terms of the financials of their business, but also in understanding the agribusiness. The last training for capacity building for cooperatives is also very appreciated and value-added effort in strengthening the capacity of the agro-development of Suriname. All these efforts are very welcome, but still the agribusiness is considered as a high-risk sector in terms of financing. In order to ease this, the government of Suriname established the NOVA Fund, which stands for the National Fund for Agriculture Finance. This fund is funded from the state budget, and in the existing 2 years, 105 million Surinamese dollars is transferred to the fund. Another 95 million will follow soon. As I understand, Trust Bank Amana, who is the fund manager, will present the performance and the statistics in other issues later on the day. Although the interest rate is only 5.5%, some may say too low to guarantee long-term existence of the fund. And also looking at the current inflation, farmers still face a lot of problems with access to capital for their projects. One of the main problems they face is the lack of collateral to secure their loan requests. In this case, the Credit Guarantee Fund can be of huge benefit. Another problem the farmers face while accessing credit is the fact that they don't own land. Most of the land is leased from the government, and the process of renewing the ownership is not only bureaucratic, but also a long way to go. The current act for transferring leased land into owned plots are only available for housing purposes and must be adjusted in also business purposes, especially agribusiness. The next possible assets the agribusiness own are movable assets, but there is no registration and the value of the assets are therefore undervalued. Also, the financial institutions are not that content because in some cases they already experience the assets are given as security for loans in more than one financial institution. This means, at the end, it becomes a matter of first come, first serve for collecting the value in case of a defaulted loan. But today we are here for the implementation of the credit guarantee line in the SAMAP project. As a result of the feasibility done by the two consultants of the FAO in November and December last year, the Credit Guarantee Fund Suriname need to be strengthened, and both the banks and the private sector needs to know about the existence and the procedures of the fund. Besides these users of the fund, also policymakers should better understand the possibilities of a credit guarantee fund. Credit guarantee funds are not new in the world, and that's why I appreciate the assistance and willingness of our friends from abroad who are here to share not only their knowledge but also their very rich experience of the working of their respective credit guarantee funds. I understand and agree that with NOVA and the Credit Guarantee Fund, we are not completely tackling all the issues in terms of reducing or mitigating risk for finance in the agribusiness, but I'm convinced that with steps we are moving forward. Also, the training for loan officers from all banks in understanding the agribusiness will be of great importance. The training, agricultural loan assessment, value chain assessment, and value chain financing will add value to the knowledge of our banks. That's why I fully support this initiative, and I'm convinced that this high-level conference and also the trainings for the coming days will be of great value.